Well, hello everybody, and welcome into my channel, You Can Do It. I want to show you a fun little project I did several years ago. Well, obviously this is the shape of the state of Alabama, okay? And I'll show you how I got the template to make this. But this is, well, here are my two templates, okay? This is the large one that I used for the one I just showed you on my front porch. And here's a smaller one. And I'll put a picture of one I made here that I made for my niece who graduated from the University of Alabama. And the way I made these is I just found a border on Google search, just search for outline of the state of Alabama. You can find all this. It was just a black outline, and I copied the image, and then I stuck it in an Excel spreadsheet, and I just put that image in one of the cells. And then once it's in there, you can expand that cell. You can enlarge it to whatever size you want. Actually, I found out how to do that by doing a YouTube search. As we all do, we use YouTube to find out how to do everything. And what was really nice is when you were enlarging it in the Excel, down at the bottom, it gave you the height of the thing in inches and the width. So you kind of knew what you were doing. And then once I had it to the size I wanted it, I just printed it out. And now it comes out in multiple pieces of paper. And then you just have to put it together like a puzzle, tape it. You can see just the blue painter's tape that I have here, and I think I use Scotch tape as well. Put it together and then cut the image out. And then when I put my pieces of wood together, I laid this on top of it. I drew around it and then used my saber saw, my jigsaw, to cut the shape out. So pretty easy project. Matter of fact, this was probably the hardest thing to do, in my opinion, was finding this and getting it in the Excel spreadsheet. But this is made out of pallet wood. I took, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of pallet wood. I had straightened the edges. You can see in some of my other videos how I straighten the edges of pallet wood. Okay, I glued them all together. I did a very rough sanding. I wanted this to stay rustic, all right? And then did a kind of a barnwood red stain on it, which really brings out the different grains in all the woods. And then I put a couple of fun things on here. So here's where I live, down here in Mobile. And let me give you a close-up. So again, here's where I live in Mobile, and I took a Corona bottle cap and I stuck it right there for Mobile, because like I just said, I built this right at the beginning of the coronavirus, okay, of COVID. So I stuck a Corona bottle cap right there from where I live. So here's a couple of other things. Here's the front porch pub 2020. Letters are kind of fading. I just used a marker and put them on there to stress this little piece of pallet wood, and then put a little bit of varnish on top of it. Here's a University of Alabama button that I stuck on here. This was done because I'm a huge Crimson Tide fan. That's where I went to college. And here's another little sign that says Falcha, and Falcha means welcome in Irish. And so that is sitting right there as well. Let me show you one more thing. And lastly, right up here at the top, I've got a fishing lure. Now, my grandfather lived in Huntsville, Alabama. We would go visit him in the summer all the time, and he was a huge fisherman, and we just would fish the whole time we were there. And we would fish on the Tennessee River up in Scottsboro, Alabama, and that's where Scottsboro is. So I stuck a fishing lure right there. You can see this rope. I just drilled some holes, stuck some rope through here, and that's how it's hanging on this hook. Well, there you have it. A great fun project that you can do. You can make the template to any size like I told you before. Very simple, easy to do. I love it on my front porch. You can see it from the road. Well, listen, y'all, thanks for coming into my channel and looking at this project. If you have anything that you're wanting to build and you think I might be able to help, drop me a comment below. And if you like this channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. All right, y'all, I'll see you in the next video.